I'm Tasha Chambliss, part of the CTE department here at Golden West College. This meeting is, of course, a continuation from our previous meeting, outlining the strategic goal and the things that we want to do within the CTE department. The first thing is we know that Golden West College CTE department is one of the largest in Orange County. We have very good passing rate in all of our programs, and we are one of the strongest CTE departments as well in Orange County. Our strategic goal is to make sure that we update and also implement current technology and technological resources. Recently, we did a SWOT analysis, and if you look in your paperwork, you have all the information, the slides, you also have as well. But we did a SWOT analysis. So based off of the SWOT analysis, we wanted to look at everything and assess things that will be needed or that we need to change in order to grow. So CTE programs have outdated curriculum, low employee productivity, and the purpose of assessing the strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities and threats is to make sure that we create a strategic plan that's going to be beneficial but stay in alignment with the mission and vision of the actual campus. Next, the SWOT analysis basically told us, in layman terms, it just told us that we needed to really focus on technology, updating and implementing new technology. So that is our focused strategic goal. If you look in your package, you have the actual breakdown of the SWOT analysis, and it shows the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and threats, of course. Just an example of the strengths, we have that implementing this new technological resources and implementing new technology will more than double and triple our FTESs. Also, some of the weaknesses that we noticed was that employee training and providing more technological resources for instructional aides will be a challenge, but it needs to be done. We have a lot of opportunities, and we have more opportunities in opposed to threats. We have to think about innovation. We have to think about processes. We have to think about the current market as well. The strategy map shows you and gives you a perfect example of the financial goals, the student goals, the process goals, and also learning and growth. And this map still focuses on our main target goal, which is updating and implementing current technology within our department. Our action plan. We definitely want to make sure that we're successful in implementing the CTE's strategic goals and making sure that we achieve those goals as well. The guiding team and team leaders will be in place to make sure that the completion of this process will go smoothly and make sure that they can manage and also monitor and assess throughout each of the processes. The guiding team will consist of the Board of Trustees, the President, and all VPs, all upper management and the CTE subsystems, the deans, supervisors, accounting supervisors, pretty much every supervisor within the subsystems. Next, each team will be assigned one subsystem within CTE, and the leaders will assist in all of the tasks and also in communicating effectively throughout the time of the process. The communication plan, we divided this communication plan into 6. This communication plan will be very successful, and it will help us achieve our goals with completing the implementation of technology. So the first one is communicating. We want to make sure that we effectively communicate to all stakeholders, maintaining quality and efficiency with consistency. Consistency is one of the biggest things that we will be focusing on throughout the processes. We want to make sure that we're consistent in communicating. We want to make sure that we're consistent in executing too. Step 3, communicate to all faculty and staff, making sure that the directions and the tasks are clear and direct, very understandable, very simplified. Next, step 4, we want to make sure that we communicate to the media. We want to make sure that we communicate through all of our social networks. This includes Twitter, this includes Instagram, this includes all of those things, including our television station as well. Next, we want to make sure that we're consistent communication. We have consistent communication and dialogue. That is very important, and we want to make sure that when we do communicate, we communicate effectively using multiple leadership and communication styles. Step 6, we want to make sure that we communicate to our alumni. We reach out to the alumni and let them know the new things that we have going on here on campus. Also, let them know what they can take advantage of as well when we introduce or implement the new technology and technological resources. Evaluation, we will be evaluating this process and if it is beneficial throughout the entire processes. So the first thing, organizational motivation, we'll give a little history lesson, make sure that we're explaining the mission. We're going back to what made us so great. Next, external environment, technological, social and cultural, economical, and making sure that we are really communicating with our stakeholders. And last but not least, we have organizational capacity, organizational performance, and also we will be implementing a feedback control model. So we'll be using that model to kind of keep us in line to make sure that we're covering all of our bases. Success. We will be successful in implementation. We did the proper steps to plan. We have an action plan, a communication plan. We also have other resources and other models that we have modeled some of our communication styles from. We will be successful. Like I stated in the previous meeting, it is vital that we communicate effectively and we execute effectively to make sure that we are benefiting our students and making sure that all of the faculty and staff are feeling included and not excluded. If there's any questions, if you have any questions, feel free to see me afterwards. Also, make sure that you look in your folder. You can see all the data. You can see all the numbers. You can see everything, the financial responsibility we will have, as well as the action plan, communication plan, and also the plan of execution. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time.